Hey guys, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Gervonta Davis names his next 5 opponents and none of them will be easy fights. Davis says who he wants to fight next. Gervonta was Floyd Mayweather's strategy and he gave an interview recently after the press conference he had for the Frank Martin fight. And what was more surprising than anything else was that he said he would like to fight Floyd Mayweather. Aside from Mayweather, Davis named Shakur Stevenson, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez. However, he specified that the one who would give him the most fight in case he could get in the ring with him would be his former mentor. Davis says he has a better career than Mayweather at his age. Davis already has history with the first 3. He mentioned it and even thought Ryan Garcia. He has already had words with Shakur Stevenson and recently starred in the brawl in Las Vegas after the Canelo Alvarez vs Jaime Munguia fight. Meanwhile, Floyd shared an image on social networks about his next fight in Mexico City. And although there are no details of the fight, the mere fact that Money wants to fight in Mexico has sports fans very excited. Although it has not yet been confirmed who will be Mayweather's opponent in the next exhibition, there have been rumors linking him with several opponents, including a proposed rematch with the God Tier 3rd, which did not materialize. The relationship between Mayweather and Davis began to deteriorate after Davis left Mayweather Promotions, the company that guided him to his first world championship in 2017, and collaborated exclusively with his advisor Earl Heyman. After they ended their promotional relationship, Mayweather mocked Gervonta's video, as both tended to overbrag as is customary to generate controversy. Gervonta Davis confirms Frank Martin called him once while sparring. The upcoming June 15th fight between Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin is heavily assumed to be one-sided. However, Tank majority attributed as someone who can rarely be defeated faced trouble when he sparred with his next opponent. Could that be a matter of concern? With just a little over a month left in his fight against the Ghost, Davis has kicked off the promotions for the fight. Their first press conference on May 4th went down with enough drama to last them till fight night, with Tank making references to Martin's girlfriend and even crashing his interview leading to fist fights. The day was quite eventful. The same day, in another media interaction, Tank underscored that the fight won't be as easy as most think it will be for him. After all, if Martin could face him in a sparring session, why can't he do the same on fight night? Tank noted on the $1 million worth of game podcast. "You caught me one time," he further remarked. "I sparred already. He was scared to spar. I'm jump on him. He is a southpaw. He threw the brick hand. Boom. That's what caught me." However, he did not let that incident govern his winning chances for June 15th. He announced, "It was not like boom and hell no. Everybody in here know. If I get touched, I'm coming on their ass." Well, it is unclear when this sparring session took the course. It is certain that Tank Davis remembers every bit of it. While he was caught briefly in the state sparring session, there are chances he recuperated quickly. Perhaps it is the same sparring video Martin alluded to early in a media interaction. Martin revealed that Tank had argued to show him a video of some sparring, but ultimately didn't show the full clip. Martin said, "Man, it's sparring. We are fighting June 15th. I don't even want to keep talking about the sparring. He was going to show me the video, he ain't show it. He showed a certain part, and then they got turned up and all that, but it was that nothing that he showed. We're fighting now, so the story of sparring, we can go ahead, sweep that under the rug, and when we fight June 15th it's on," Frank Martin added. Despite being the favorite, Gervonta Davis, the WBA regular lightweight champion, can't afford to overlook his opponent. Frank Martin boasts an impressive undefeated record of 18-0, with 12 of those victories coming by knockout. While he remained confident that he would win, Tank was kind enough to give an important piece of advice to Frank Martin. Don't walk the path of Ryan Garcia, advises Gervonta Davis. Ahead of his fight against Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia showed the world that he was a regular drinker with parties lasting days. However, when the fight arrived, he proved to those who assumed that his habits would make him lose big. He won through a knockout. Martin, who was early seen partying with Garcia, does not have that capacity, no the Tank. And at the same conversation, the Baltimore-based fighter advised his 29-year-old opponent, "You've been with Ryan Garcia, been drinking, been out with him partying. Do you have the skills to be out partying and missing training? You don't have the skills to be doing that. You started boxing when you was 15. If I started at 15, I'd be grinding training all day. You trash," Davis said. Do you think Gervonta Davis will continue his winning streak against Frank Martin? Let us know in the comments section below. Gervonta Davis enters Mayweather be saying he would beat him up. Will he be next his opponent? Floyd Mayweather retired from boxing in 2017, undefeated after giving Olympic boxing lessons to several fighters including Canelo Alvarez. However, rumor has it that Money is extremely upset with his prodigy Gervonta Davis. What did Gervonta say? Gervonta is following the Mayweather school of bragging about his boxing talent and power. This apparently went to his head, as in an interview, Tank said he would beat Mayweather. As expected, Mayweather could not sit idly by, and a rumor has it that Mayweather may be coming back from retirement just to prove that he is the ultimate authority in his category in professional boxing. After a press conference to promote his fight against Frank Martin, Davis responded, "Me and Floyd? A beat down," Davis responded. Well, it is highly unlikely that Mayweather and Davis will face each other, given their significant age difference and Mayweather's retirement from professional boxing in August 2017. The former 5-weight world champion has continued to participate in exhibition bouts and is considered active in the sport. His most recent exhibition bout was in June 2023 against John Gotti III, which ended in chaos when Gotti was disqualified, triggering a pitched battle in the ring. Although it has not yet been confirmed who Mayweather's opponent will be in the next show, there have been rumors linking him to several opponents, including a proposed rematch with Gotti, which failed to materialize. The Mayweather-Davis feud, the relationship between Mayweather and Davis, began to deteriorate after Davis left. The relationship between Mayweather and Davis began to deteriorate after Davis left Mayweather Promotions, the company that guided him to his first world championship in 2017, and collaborate exclusively with his advisor Al Heyman. Well, Jill Hunter, now I know I should climb in the way to fight Gervonta Davis. Inoue, one of the very best in the world, had to rise from the canvas against Luis Neri to secure an emphatic 6-round victory over his mandatory challenger. The referee halted the contest while Neri was on the canvas following a heavy right hand from Inoue. However, speculation has begun on who the 4-weight world champion will face moving forward. Post-fight, top-rank promoter Bob Arum discussed the possibility of Inoue facing his IBF mandatory challenger Sam Goodman with a date targeted for September or October. I don't think Gervonta Davis should go below 135. Virgil Hunter said, "I'm sure Inoue works around 40-45. Inoue would have to come up just like everybody else. Where is really you of Davis coming to a catchweight to fight you? You are big in Japan, and I'm a big in the States. So there should not be any weight concession. If you want to fight, come and fight me," Hunter said. Thanks for watching guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.